How are you? It's Shakes from Shakes Fish Tanks. Some people know me as Syriac. Whatever you like to call me is comfortable with me. Some people call me Junior when I was earlier in the business. The biggest thing is that you know me for being the guy that takes care of all the aquariums in New York City that need the help they deserve. Today we're going to be talking about wet-dry filters. And they're a lot easier to put in than some people might think, and they're a lot better than other kind of filtration systems just because of the amount of anaerobic bacteria that you're able to grow. The wet and dry filtration portion where you actually let it go through mechanical filter and get the biological filtration you need, and also allows you to put some carbon down there and connect it to other external inline filters that just supports the balance of your aquarium. I want to show you one piece that we have here. This is in an office setting that I have for some of my aquariums. Just something like where I bring the children in if they want to learn some things about science as it relates to aquariums. And it's like a showpiece for whenever people come into this lovely setting that we have for nonprofit organizations called Magnolia Tree Earth Center. So I'm going to flip the camera and you're going to take a look at, so it shows how new I am to this. I'm not going to flip the camera. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you a little bit about this wet-dry filter we have on this tank that I have for large tropical aquarium fish. So in this tank here, it's about 100 gallons. Round, beautiful tank, stands about 5 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 8 inches without the top. But the top is well over 6 feet, maybe 6'6". But down here at the bottom, as you can see, we have a wet-dry filter. This wet-dry filter supports the fish pretty easily. It's pretty stable to maintain. I usually have the tank running for about a week and a half by itself without needing to be watched. I'm able to put what do you call those guys? Automatic feeders. Automatic feeders pumps the food into the tank, and it supports these fish pretty well. You see we have a UV sterilizer in here. We have the wet dry comes down from the tank. I have it plumbed up. I think that's 1.25 inches, and a 1 inch, 1.25 inch comes down. I have it from a pump that's going back up. So about a 1 inch, I might have reduced it to 3/4 just to get more of a push going back up. Of course, when you're plumbing wet dries or anything of this nature, you always want to have it coming down a lot bigger than you have it going back up. Today I changed the filter pad, putting some fresh water in there, and never get too worried about the muck that you see around the wet dries. It's a big point of contention. I always think that muck is good. That's where your bacteria lives. That's where it's thriving. And as you can see, your fish are healthy. They're doing well. Nobody's ribs are touching. I add fish in this, from time to time. I usually take them out of other tanks where they were outgrowing and put them in here where they can live a nice, long, happy, healthy life. Look at these guys, big. So as a progression to do a little bit more things in my office here, I'm going to be adding a few more things, and you'll see the progression of the aquarium right here. I have just a bunch of gouramis, some frogs, a couple of things like that. I'm going to clean this guy up. And then we have a 65 with a lot of rock. We have a couple of proculas back there, some damsels. Pretty simple setup. But that's it for today. I'll see you soon. We're going to talk about more about these wet dry systems and also setting up tanks that you can leave them to run for a prolonged period of time without you having to monitor them. Speak to you soon.